When I say something, you can answer me. That is a kind of, you know, art or entertainment that involved imaginative, okay, element. Often it's a kind of fictional, not non-fictional. What is it? That is not based on reality. You might see the movie like SF, okay, like science fiction or Avatar. Then this is kind of stuff like this. What is it? Fact,
Fantasy.
fantasy. So tell me about one movie that belonged to fantasy that is a kind of non-fictional that was very impressive. Tell me about the movie.
I can't remember, so my last fantasy movie is about
Avatar. Okay. So you told me about the
no.
story. Huh? What was it? Even you have seen it, but you don't remember.
문단속을 어떻게
어?
말해요, 영어로?
Sorry?
수지의 문단속을 어떻게 말해요?
문단속?
수지의 문단속 모르세요?
I've never heard of that movie. Okay, what was it?
It is about the
Tell me about this. This is about what?
This is so fantasy, so
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you, but it is about the harm something,
Uh-huh. Something very harmful.
something very harmful,
Mhm.
attack the 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 village.
Attack the village.
Uh-huh.
I mean the town. Okay.
Suzume
Mhm.
is the character's name.
Character.
So Suzume and the chair
Mm-hmm.
is protected.
Mm-hmm.
Protect the village.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is a kind of result or consequence. It can be used as a verb that means cause something to happen. What is it?
Cause something
It's a power to produce an outcome or impression,
effect.
effect. Okay. So, what would be a good effect of studying abroad for you?
Maybe
Mm-hmm. After graduation?
if after I grow up.
You have to
So
grow up
when
and
I'm
graduate from university. Mhm.
Adult, maybe I'll be the global person.
Yeah, you will be, globalized, and most big company want to hire you, want to work with you. Okay, then you will be very kind of standing out. Okay, when do you say stand out? Stand out. If you say stand out in a crowd, that means you'll be a very important person because you can be proud of your educational background. If you just graduate from University of California or in America, okay, stand out means in Korea 눈에 띄다. You'll be very prominent. 저 적을래? Prominent. 그거 다 적어주면 돼. 유명해지다. 유명한. 눈에 띄는. Noticeable. Noticeable. Okay? And what about this is adjective that describes something that is without any fault, flaw, without any fault, any defect, 결점이 없는.
결점이 없는
네.
perfect.
Perfect. So when you study abroad, okay, do you want to get a perfect grade, in every exam?
I want, but it can it is not possible for 1 year because I have to make a friend or I have to learn more English. So after 1 year or 2 years,
You can say that in 1 or 2 years. When you talk about past tense, 과거 시제, you can use after, but when you talk about future tense, you can say in. In or year means 1년 후에.
in 1 or 2
2 years.
I want to get a great grade.
Okay. That is describe something that is very hard and challenging to accomplish. Also describe a person who is hard to deal with. How to say that?
Difficult.
Difficult. So what would be difficult barrier when you study abroad? Tell me 3 things that can be regarded as a difficult subject, difficult, challenging. First, language barrier. You might have a hard time understanding or communicating with foreign people freely because you still need practice English. Okay, like this.
뭐라고 아까 처음에?
What would be difficult, obstacle,
외국.
difficult
언어 장벽을 보내.
communication skills? Language barrier.
Okay.
Language barrier.
And second, culture barrier.
Culture shock.
Culture shock.
What is culture shock?
문화 차이.
문화 충격.
문화 충격?
Shock. Me, when I first came to Korea, that whenever I had a talk with older people, I made eye contact, but people say that, oh, you are 쏴가지 없어요. You have no 쏴가지. Because most Koreans, when I was young, when I first came to Korea, they didn't make eye contact with older people. They have to look the other way. I didn't know that. 왔을 때 한국 사람들은 어른들 얘기할 때 they just look the other way, okay?
그런 것 같아요.
They didn't make eye contact. But I made eye contact with the people. That shows a sign of, trust, okay? Or attention. But Korean people thought the other way. So I had a hard time, okay? I was very confused about that, okay? Anyhow, what would be a culture shock that you might encounter?
Like that. That is that most American people.
They always make eye contact.
Yeah, they always make eye contact. So maybe I will a little bit afraid or.
You might be scared. Okay. You feel burdened. Say, I feel burdened
I feel burdened
with different culture shock.
with different
Culture shock. And what about a kind of very same
Similar.
meaning?
What?
What is that? Same one
Similar.
here. Same or tantamount.
Similar.
Not different. What is it?
Similar 아니라.
Similar, okay? What about invasion or kind of multiplication of harmful microorganism like a COVID-19, such as bacteria, virus, infection. So now you are not worried about infection of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So what about in classroom? Is there any person who wears masks?
Most people wear.
Most peers wear masks in class. Even now. Why do they do that? Even you wear a mask.
When I catch a cold, I wear a mask. But now, Sometimes I wear the mask, but sometimes I didn't wear the mask.
Okay. So
Because it is so hot weather.
during the COVID-19, tell me what was a very kind of very difficult kind of stuff when you wear a mask. How did you feel then?
I feel
You felt very just stuffy. I mean, frustrated.
I wear dental,
Mhm.
so I didn't feel stuffy.
Okay. Can you read from facility, profit? 여기까지 읽어볼까? Facility, profit, efficient.
Profit, efficient, sufficient, defect, artificial, cure, infect, manufacture, factory, deficit, fiction, facilitate,
Mhm.
artifact, manage, fiction, defect, 발음 너무 그러네요.
Faculty. Faculty.
예?
Manufacture. 그 다음에 faculty. 교수진.
그거 이미 했어요.
Okay. From
Tension,
facility, profit, efficient, sufficient, defeat, artificial, cure, in fact, okay, manual, manufacture, and faculty. Okay? And when you talk about something,
근데 어디까지예요?
그 facility부터 faculty까지. Facility, profit, efficient, sufficient, defeat, artificial, cure, in fact, manual, manufacture, faculty. So when you talk about something, enough or adequate for a particular purpose, a need, what do you say?
Need?
That means if you have a blank amount of food for the party, means there's enough food for everyone.
Sufficient.
Sufficient. Okay, listen. When you want your ability, to be sufficient enough to adapt to new surroundings, what would be the first priority that you have to have? If you want to make yourself sufficient for the education in America, what would be the first sufficient qualification for that?
Make a friend.
Make a friend?
Friend.
Make friends. Yeah, making friends is a kind of first priority that you will, have fun. If you have no friends, when you go to school, it's pretty tough, It's a kind of torture. Do you know torture? Torture. Torture. Is suffer. Suffer. Torture means 고문. Do you know 고문? Torture means kind of severe causing kind of treatment. Okay. So torture to spend even one day at school. But if we make many friends, in America, that would be very fantasy, okay? That you would be very happy, excited to adapt to new surroundings. So what about your personality, your characteristic? Do you think that you make the first move to make new friends, or you wait until somebody can cross you?
I wait until somebody close to me, but
you wait?
But this I wait for my
I'm waiting
성격으로는
in my character.
in my character, I wait, but
I'm waiting, okay, for
Yeah,
somebody
but-
to come up to me first, okay?
yes, but studying abroad is another
Different.
country.
Yeah, sure.
So
Different.
I have.
You should make the first move, okay? Remember, keep that in mind.
I don't know the way.
No. You can say hi. Most American people are open-minded. They're open to any kind of,
And I can say hi. What's your name? And I can.
Then you can describe, his appearance in a good way while you wear very fantasy,
Or
your
hairstyle.
color hairstyle is pretty good. Okay, like this. Okay. What happened to your new shoes? Like this. So when you find a difference, okay, and in outfit, then you can flatter. Okay. Do you know what flatter means? Flatter. 아첨 떨다. You can flatter him. Wow, you got such a good look, in that dress like this, okay? Most women, most girls will like it. Understand? Try to flatter. Say, flatter someone whom you just want to make friends with, okay? That would be pretty good way. What about this one, man-made? Something that is made or produced by human beings. Like a waterfall, waterfall. That is man-made, I mean, Sarak Mountain, okay? When you go Sarak Mountain, there's a waterfall that is man-made. How to say that? Non-natural.
Artificial.
Artificial. Artificial is kind of describe something, that is non-natural. Such as artificial flavor, color, okay, like this. So, okay. What about they refer to a book, a document that provide instruction or information on how to do something. Using your hand to make something.
Manual.
Manual. Then what about the multiple, kind of university, college that refer to a group of academic professor, staff, faculty. So when you decide to, which university, then you enter, that you need to, browse, the school, okay, that then you just want to know about, okay, so what are they talking about, what their faculties, you need to know about this, okay, good. 그 다음 장.